The Broncos, who currently lead the AFC West, travel to Houston to face the Texans, who are trying to dig themselves out of an early season hole. And Houston is favored by 1.5 in this matchup. You're looking at a clash of great defenses is the thing that sticks out to me here first. But key points from y'all two gentlemen.
Bo Nix,
Yeah.
been cooking for the last 5 quarters. Across those 5 quarters, he is 35 for 54 for 421, 6 touchdowns, 1 pick, 2 rushing touchdowns, and 50 rushing yards. Texans, like you said, defense has been elite, 14.7 points per game, 267 yards per game. That's the entire season. That's across 7 weeks. That's across 7 games against 7 different teams. CJ found himself last week against San Francisco statistically and kind of from a mojo-wise too. And it's the best time to do so before playing Denver, who can shut you down. CJ was 30 for 39 for 318, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. He also had 7 carries for 30 yards. The key for this game and for Houston to beat the Denver Broncos is twofold. Bo and Sean beat themselves, and you have really good running back play. That's the 2 trends you can draw from the 2 losses for Denver so far this year. The Colts lost. Jonathan Taylor had 215 total yards, multiple touchdowns. Bo threw a terrible pick in the 4th quarter. They missed a field goal, and not to mention the flag that lost them the game. That's coaching. That's Sean Payton. And the Chargers lost. Omarion Hampton had 129 total yards, his best game of the season. Bo and Sean went back-to-back 3-and-outs to end the game when the game mattered, and the Chargers scored 10 points on their final 2 drives, and the Chargers ended up winning that game. That is, at least so far, been the trend, and so now it begs the question, can C.J. Stroud and the Texans find that coming off a week where they finally got some rushing attack? Both running backs had 55-plus rushing yards last week in Woody Marks and Nick Chubb. Will we see one of them get to 130 total yards? I doubt it. But maybe what if they combine to get up to 150 total yards and have a dominant performance there? It's a key part not only because it's a trend to what the winning teams have done, but it also gets you ahead of the chains. It keeps you out of 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. And this is a Denver team that is on a historic pace in terms of sacks. They are first, of course, in sacks. They are first in the least amount of times being sacked. It's plus, I think it's plus 38 is the differential in sacks that they have in times they've been sacked. That's an NFL record. No team has ever had a plus 35 difference in the 2 at any point in the season ever. So if they keep this pace that they're on, of course, they will set a record for that. That is something, like I said, where running back play can help them, the Texans, avoid getting sacked because it keeps you ahead of the chains and keeps you in more manageable passing situations, and Nick Bonito can't tee off on you. On the Denver side, maybe Houston can trump that and get after the quarterback with Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. Can they slow down Bo Nix, who will slow down himself much of the time and has been pretty bad pretty much the entire season outside of these 5 quarters and a little bit here and there? He has been pretty bad. I expect them to be bad against this Texans defense, but Denver has won 10 straight games at home. It's the largest streak in the NFL. Active streak, 10 straight games at home. And they're not playing at home this weekend.
I was going to say, I do believe it's on the road.
Why did I have that stat in my head then?
It happens. It happens.
Well, advantage Texans. Give me the Texans to win this weekend.
Sure.
I like I like Houston to find enough defensively to shut down Bo Nix and just win a slugfest. I don't expect CJ in that offense to score a ton. That stat was mentioned to me earlier this week, and now it made me think
There's
that
nothing
game
wrong
was
with
at
educating the
Denver.
audience.
Yeah.
It can, that preps them for the
it's a
next
fact.
Denver home game.
It will. Did I not mention that when we picked the playoff picture on Tuesday?
I think you did.
Okay, maybe that I stumped myself.
Your
Whoops.
memory's too good. So you remembered something for the wrong segment. I mean,
It happens.
yeah.
I'm right there with you.
Good problem to have.
This feels like the ultimate celebrate defense game.
True.
Agreed.
But as a Bo Nix hater, I'm gonna bank on the last 5 quarters being more a product of who he played, and expect him to kind of revert more back to being mediocre at best
Yeah.
against this Texans
Average to below
defense,
average.
and possibly throw a pick or two that really hurts them, or they fumble, or Sean Payton gets too crafty at some point. So I'll take the Texans to cover the 1.5.
Yeah, like, you've got 3rd and 3, and instead of just hitting Evan Ingram on a route that gets the tight end open, you try and craft up something fancy. It's like, don't go to the tight end you just paid top end money. Like, don't worry about it.
He's slowly getting more and more involved.
Yeah.
He's doing better than your boy Will Disley or Tyler Conklin trying to wipe his hands mid-play.
All right, cool. Let's pick it. Do I still have to pick first?
We both already picked it. So
Oh, did y'all?
Yeah. But you need to pick officially, I guess, first.
Yeah,
Sure.
And I also need to write down y'all's picks and the spread. It is still Houston minus 1.5.
If it makes a difference to you, Nico Collins didn't play last week. He will play this weekend, Sanders.
That changes everything. I'm gonna go Houston. Did y'all both pick Houston?
We did.
See, I thought I was.
Convenient you just happened to forget who we picked, and then pick the same team.
Y'all have
I stumbled in that.
voluntarily
Nah,
picked
yeah.
your team
I'll take
before
blame.
I did.
Yeah.
You
Fair.
cannot be mad at me. I thought I was picking first when I picked. I'm not gonna lie, because I didn't hear y'all's picks.
Sure.
I will also go Houston for all the same reasons you guys said. I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna
absolutely,
elaborate.
of course.
I'm not gonna elaborate.
Last thing on that one, Texans are 3-4. They lead the league in the least amount of points per game given up and least amount of total yards given up. It's the first team ever to have a losing record through 8 weeks and be leading those 2 categories.
Shout out the Texans, man.
Yeah.
Man, we're seeing. Yeah, it's tough.
2 historic stats on both sides.
Yep.